sleeping on the floor for a long time, had seriously affected their life as a couple. So Adhiraj decided to build a bed with his own hands. This Nepalese couple, with an average age of only 14, were building their home little by little. At dawn that day they were already busy in the yard, hoping to make a small field to grow vegetables. Adhiraj held a shovel and struggled to level the sloped land, but the hillside was very steep, so it was not easy to clear a flat area. Anita knew how hard the work was, so she silently picked up a hoe and worked alongside her husband. Adhiraj's uncle, worried about the two young people, walked up from the village down the hill, hoping to lend a hand. After watching for a while, however, he found that the two youngsters were working in an orderly way and were willing to work hard. There was nothing extra he could do to help, so he simply took off his coat, went into the nearby woods, and decided to cut some firewood for the couple. After all, they would surely need it sooner or later. Time passed quickly while working, and soon it was noon. Anita quickly put down her tools and went to the kitchen to start a fire and cook. Before cooking, Anita washed her hands carefully, then began to wash the rice. Nepalese rice is known for being white, fragrant, and firm-grained, perfect for eating with stewed dishes. After washing the rice, Anita did not use the usual steaming method. There were almost no other ingredients in their newly built home except rice. So Anita first added cooking oil and spices to the pot and stir-fried them until fragrant, then poured in all the rice. After that, she added cold water directly and covered the pot to simmer. This method not only made the rice plumper, but also somewhat made up for the lack of side dishes. However, it had rained heavily the day before, so the firewood was a bit wet. The fire was weak and kept producing smoke. Anita had to keep blowing with her mouth to keep the fire from going out. By then, Adhiraj's uncle was tired from working too. He put down his tools and went to the kitchen to wait for food. Soon the rice was cooked. The rice, coated in oil and spices, had an attractive golden color. Even with no side dishes, the uncle, who was used to a hard life, did not mind at all. He took the bowl from Anita and began to eat greedily. To those who had worked all morning, filling their stomachs as soon as possible was the most important thing. So even though the lunch was simple, they ate it with great enjoyment. Anita's husband Adhiraj was still busy in the yard. He thought that if he worked more now, he could live a relatively comfortable life with his wife sooner.